Can the Warriors recover without Steph in Game 3, or are they finished? Comment below. We'll feature the boldest takes in the next episode. Welcome back to NBA Pulse, the heartbeat of playoff basketball. Let's break down the drama, the dominance, and the big questions from Game 2 between the Timberwolves and Warriors. From the opening tip, the Timberwolves looked like a team on a mission. They blitzed the Warriors with a 13-0 run, holding Golden State to 2 for 12 shooting and just 5 points deep into the first quarter. By halftime, Minnesota had built a 22-point lead, and the Target Center crowd was electric. Julius Randle was everywhere. 24 points, 11 assists, 7 rebounds, and a level of control we haven't seen since Kevin Garnett's heyday. Anthony Edwards, who scared fans with an ankle tweak, still powered through for 20 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker came off the bench with a flamethrower, dropping 20 points and hitting clutch threes every time the Warriors tried to rally. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. No Steph Curry, no offense. This was the Warriors' first playoff game without Steph since 2018, and it showed. Klay Thompson couldn't find his shot, finishing with just 12 points on 5 of 16 shooting. Andrew Wiggins was nearly invisible, and Draymond Green's energy turned into frustration. Golden State's offense was out of sync, just 9 of 32 from 3, and only 20 assists as a team. Jonathan Kuminga was a rare bright spot, tying his playoff career high with 18 points off the bench, and rookie Trayce Jackson-Davis was perfect from the field with 15 points. But without Steph's gravity, the Warriors looked lost. Early in the second half, Draymond Green picked up a technical foul after jawing at the refs. The crowd loved the fire, but the Warriors' bench looked deflated. Shaquille O'Neal said it best: "You can't be emotional when your team is drowning." Draymond finished with 9 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, but his leadership was overshadowed by frustration. The Warriors needed composure, and instead, they got chaos. Let's address the question on every fan's mind. Is Steph Curry breaking down? Curry, now in his 16th season and age 37, left Game 1 with a hamstring strain and was ruled out for Game 2. Shaq put it bluntly: "He moves a lot for a 37-year-old. This could be crucial. When you miss Steph, you miss a lot." Curry averaged 24.5 points, 4.4 rebounds, and 6 assists this season, shooting nearly 40% from 3. But this is his first soft tissue injury since 2018, and the Warriors' offense simply doesn't function the same way without him. He stayed in Minnesota to rehab, but his status for Game 3 is up in the air. Drop your thoughts if you know. Is this the end of an era? Or can Curry bounce back and save the Warriors' season? Inside the NBA panel reacts the hottest takes. Shaquille O'Neal: "This isn't a dynasty without Steph. This is just a loud team with no bite." Charles Barkley: "The Timberwolves have grown up. They're the deeper, hungrier squad." Kenny Smith: "The Warriors looked disjointed. No plan, no poise." Ernie Johnson: "This might be the changing of the guard in the West." The panel agrees. Minnesota looks like the future, and Golden State looks like a team searching for answers. Julius Randle's Game 2 was historic. He's the first Timberwolves player since Kevin Garnett in 2004 to post 20-plus points and 10-plus assists in a playoff game. He's averaging over 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists this postseason, shooting above 60% true shooting. Randle's passing, post moves, and physicality set the tone. Timberwolves fans are loving the version of Julius that Knicks fans always wanted. Anthony Edwards is becoming a playoff superstar. After a scary ankle injury sent him to the locker room, he returned for the second half and dominated both ends. He led huddles, talked trash, and backed it up 20 points, 9 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, and a block. Fans on social media said his ankles need to be studied, and he's gonna drop 40. Edwards' toughness and swagger are fueling Minnesota's confidence. Don't overlook Nickeil Alexander-Walker. NAW dropped 20 points off the bench, hitting 4 threes and playing relentless defense. Every time the Warriors tried to close the gap, Nickeil hit a dagger 3 or made a hustle play, he's the Timberwolves' X Factor, and fans are calling him sixth man of the playoffs. So, what can the Warriors do in Game 3, especially if Steph can't go? Draymond Green must stay composed and lead by example. Klay Thompson and Andrew Wiggins need to step up offensively combined for at least 40 points. Jordan Poole has to find his shot and play under control. Steve Kerr needs to retool defensive rotations to slow down Randle and Edwards. Kuminga and Jackson Davis should get more minutes. They brought energy and scoring off the bench. If the Warriors don't adjust, this series could be over fast. Subscribe to NBA Pulse for more drama and drop your take. See you next time.